Well, we're back. Another couple hours of stunt TV before Charles comes on. And I'll probably be on there for a little bit too. Now that I'm here a little farther west, it's not so bad for me. And I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to work my ass off all day. I don't have to, I can stay awake a little longer. I see that the Broken Arrow contest is this coming weekend. So for all who plan on being there, come in and see it. I'll bring this down. I'm going to fly my other airplane, but I'll bring this one down. You can see it. I doubt it'll be ready to go. It's untested, so we won't be flying it in a contest, but I'll bring it there. So you can see what kind of progress you can make in 28 days. By that time, it'll be 32 days old. Let's see. This is 28, 29, 30. Well, yeah, it'll be 31 days old. So what we're going to do is we're going to tape the blue. We're going to put a blue stripe underneath on the belly. And make that work. And I don't mean a big stripe. I mean just a subtle, small stripe. We're kind of watching our weight. Let's see if we've come up any. I don't think so. I mean, that gold leaf and the little bit of paint that I put on it shouldn't have brought it up too much. Nope, didn't bring it up any. So we're good there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll go to this camera here. Or we could split cam it if you want. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know how that looks. Does that bother you guys when I split cam? Let's see. Let me look at it here. Yeah, looks all right. So let's do this. Nope, wrong side. I went to the bank and I finished striping around the numbers or outlining the letters here off camera because it's rather boring. All this stuff is rather boring, I'm sure. But I'm here for you. There's not much on TV, so hopefully you're in your shop watching this and sanding. Sanding is where it's at. If you want a shiny airplane, keep sanding. Get a few nuts here. I gotta straighten this shop up though before this weekend. It's a shithole. I don't know how on StreamYard how to make the chat come on full screen. I can't tell. I can't tell. Is there anybody who'd like to come in with me? Would you like to come on camera, I can leave a link. Let's do that. Let's do that. Invite. Copy. I can have 10 people in the chat. Paste. Send. If you got a camera and a microphone and you'd like to join me, click on that link and I'll bring you in. You know, I think we'll do a members only video like this. I'm just learning this software, so I don't understand how it works, but let's see here. There we go. You finish these nuts and we'll get after it here. Got to keep up my strength. Okay. Come on. There we go. If you click on that link in the chat. Well, you know what I didn't do? I didn't hyphenate the chat replay. You can come in and join me. Let me make sure we got chat replay going here. Edit. There. Live chat replay. Okay, it's on. I hope that other one's on too. Let me look. Edit. On. Yep, it's on. Okay. I don't know why I can't get a preset to stay on. Anyway, click the link. It'll open up StreamYard on your desktop. You got a camera and a microphone, you can come in and talk to me. Ask me any question you like. How long is a piece of string, etc. So we need to do this. shit. I got a hoop in it now. There we go. That's one. Now termination over here. Leave it like that. Now this blue line wasn't my idea, but it was a good idea. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Ring the bell for notifications. I noticed that I'm getting a lot of channel suggestion replays. I mean, some of you guys. Huh. Man, I got a big hoop in there. That ain't good. Gotta get that out. Somebody say, hey, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing. What the hell happened here? Gotta go way back to there. Yeah, it'll be all right. Be fun. So in order to hold that, we'll put a piece of tape here. We don't care. What do you guys think? Did that gold leaf turn out okay? I think so. I like it. I like the gold leaf letters. Gives you something to look at besides black. I think I might try the flake in the paint again. I don't know. In the clear. I got some pearl, but that can be a disaster. Come on. And I just don't want to stick. Try this. There we go. Don't want to stick. Okay. Takes an hour to tape and 2 seconds to paint. Just the way it goes. So far we've lucked out on overspray. Knock on wood. At least we found my big roll of paper. I found the big roll of paper and I found the clear mask. And today two more rolls of clear mask showed up. But I'll keep it because no doubt I'll use it. Okay, we're taped off there. Now all I gotta do is paper it up and shoot it, and then we'll switch over to red and do the red stripe. Actually, no, we gotta do this blue. I think I want it to come here. I need a blue line on that too. That might be hard. It might be hard. We need a blue line around this red here. Oh, I have really bit off more than I can chew. It'll take a while. We had some 28 watchers at one time today. Metrics look good for the last video. $30 in super chat. For you guys who wonder why I push that all the time, what you don't understand about YouTube is engagement. If nobody was watching this, it wouldn't be recommended to other people. The only way they can tell how much you enjoy it is engagements, the likes, the comments, the shares, and the super chats. And that means that we're out getting recommended in other people's feeds. And because we're a niche type thing, you know, nobody really gives a crap about model airplanes. It's tough to get going. So far, I've been kind of lucky. For some reason, we got a few. We're at 4,071 subscribers. When we started today, we had 4,072. So somebody dropped for some reason or another, but that's okay, because the day before that, we had 4,068. And it went down to 65. It goes, you know, I guess people subscribe on a short and expect this thing to be funny, or I don't know what they expect, but this channel is an old farts channel. Most of my subscribers and watchers are 65 plus. We got a few at 55, but most are 65 plus. So I'm not looking for, you know, a viral YouTube channel. It's just not going to happen, because nobody's interested in this. But let's keep it alive as long as we can. I've done a lot, you know, to try to keep it alive with the forum, with this channel, sharing how to do this. Young guys just ain't interested in this crap. It's too much work. Back when we grew up, if you wanted to do something cool, you had to make it. Today, if you want to do something cool, you have somebody else make it. And that's why builder of the model rule can never go away. It'll kill the sport if it goes away. Absolutely kill it. I don't care what anybody else says. Why is this thing not sticking? And trust me, you guys who lurk, that are maybe not builder, the satisfaction you get after completing a task like this, setting it down before your peers, say, look what I built. You can't believe the feeling of accomplishment you get. Yeah, will yours be as good as mine? Some of you, yes, but most of you, no. But that's okay. You just strive to build the next one better and better and better, and pretty soon you'll be right there with me. Not about can you do it like I can right now. It's can you do it like I can in the future. And it'll take you a few hundred models to catch up, but that's okay. When people say, tell me what you think about my airplane, you'll notice I always hold judgment, and I don't criticize unless they really want it. Then I'll give them my true opinion. But, you know, I know you're doing the best you can. Try to do better and better and better, that's all. It's not like it takes any brains, or I wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, we'll let it go at that. And I make mistakes just like everybody else. And that's why the live stream is so important. You know, these edited videos where a guy does this, that, and the other, and know damn well he made a mistake there, and I can see it. And they won't say nothing. About it, that, you know, these other shows should at least try to tell you how to correct that stupid mistake. And that's what I try to do. Say, whoops, screwed up. This is how you fix it. Okay, we're good to go here. Move this out of the way so I don't get any blue overspray on it. I put in a call to Steve Kafka about that number 2 quill, but he got his answering machine on. I don't leave messages. Why waste my breath? I'll try again later, and if you don't answer, then I'll leave a message. Oop. We might have some overspray there. That's it. Hey, thanks, Steve. Hey, if you want to join me, you can click that link there and come in on the program. Anybody that wants to join can click this link. I don't know if you can see that in the chat, but we'll put it back again. Have your camera and microphone ready. Control V. And I'll bring in 306. So you might not see that link. So anyway, we'll bring in the program just like we did with Little History. So that looks pretty good, I guess. Oh, shoot, I got papers over here. Well, we need it for the red stripe anyway, or the other blue. So now, demask. We'll demask. Hope I did my job right. Yeah, another holiday I see. What the hell? I must have made like a big noise. That's okay. We'll get it fixed. Yeah, it should be all right. We'll see how it looks when it's on its wheels. We'll do the wheels tomorrow. We'll bend them landing gear up. Like I say, the reason why I can tear that off with confidence, lots of thinner. A lot of thinner. Okay, now this is a little tricky spot here. I had a problem up there, the other side. So be careful. This blue tape is a killer. It'll get you. We know we're okay here. And we hope we're okay here. "28 days today." That's where we are. Now let's see if I got this tip right. Yeah, got the tip right. Yay! Should have ordered 2 more rolls of blue fine line is what I should have done. But I think I got enough to finish this airplane out. I got some green tape and some orange tape. I've never used it. I got that shitty red tape that Tom Morris wanted me to buy, and I will never use that again. Great Plains, do not buy that crap. All right, now we got to do the red stripe. Oh, yeah, we'll do the red stripe because I'm still thinking on the blue back there. I'm not sure what I want to do back there. But I know we got to do a red to close off the leading edge. Get a lot of fingerprints. Let me get some ATX. $60 a gallon, it ought to put it itself on. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna need a tack rag too. I have to go get a couple of them, or maybe I could do it on Amazon. I am gonna open an affiliate link to Amazon so you guys can order off Amazon the products that I use. That way I'll get a little cut. Won't cost you nothing, but I'll get a little cut of it. I hardly wait to get some clear on this bad boy. So far I don't have any black fingerprints in the white, so that's good. Kept my hands relatively clean. I'm not sure if this stuff would take the ink off, so we got to stay off the ink. My guess is it probably would. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to do that blue stripe on the back or what? I wonder if I can ink that line instead of paint it. It'll be hard to paint. Hard to paint. I could tape it. Use some pinstriping tape. Let's see. I want to do this. How do we want to do this? Yeah, we got some fingerprints back there too. I got them. Okie dokie, let's make it happen. So it looks to be, yeah, it should be okay. Except I'm gonna need some more angle on it. So I need angle of the dangle. We'll go to the tail wheel. And need to turn it right there. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Just no good way to do this. Just no good way to do it. Let's see, are we straight? Nope. Pretty close. Pretty close. Now comes the hard one. Gotta go up a little bit. Pretty close. Within close enough for gumming, I think. Let me look. Hey, ho, hey. No, too low. Shit. Gotta go up some more. There we go. There it is. Now I need to look, see if it's straight across. Yeah, it's got a whoop in it. Shit. I don't care if it's straight to this, because this wasn't straight. We need that straight. So I'm going to take this off. Come back to here. Come straight across. That looks pretty good. There we go. Now we gotta pull it this way. You think I was laying out flames again? Let's see. Gotta go right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so now we need another spear. Starts right there. Uh-oh, somebody messaged something. I'm going to throw the damn phone away. Not ready. Steve is doing the plans and they're not ready yet, and it's not on him, it's on me. I haven't got him the patterns yet. And I can only do so much, you know. Can only do so much. That looks pretty good. Okay. I don't know who that was that messaged me. I guess I could message back and find out. Doing the best I can, guys. I'm trying to get it done. I'm not trying to draw plans. I tell you what, if I was drawing plans first and then doing this, we'd still be drawing plans. Instead of just about ready to clear it. Pretty close. We need to figure out some type of thing for the back here, though. Let me see who this is. Who is this? There we go. I hate texting. Worst thing going. Pick up the phone and call. Except when I'm online. At least it's not them guys. I'm on a chain text, a group text, flying text. Them guys talk back and forth about nonsense, about fishing and stuff. I've had to mute that chat. If you guys want to go flying, put one text in there, and that's good enough. I don't care what you're doing, fishing or fly, vacation. It's not, I could care less. Okay. This could be a catastrophe here. Let's see who it was. Okay. I think it might be Chris. He may be at work, like me. Hello, who is this? This is Sparky from Stunhanger, Viper Plans. Yeah, I'm on air, and they're not ready yet. Steve is going to draw them up. I haven't got him to put the patterns yet. Yeah. Right. Okay, well. Yeah, it is, but I won't be there. No. Okay, I'm streaming, so I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah. Now you guys got a glimpse of what I go through 24 hours a day. Because people all around the world call me or text me or whatever. It'd be a bitch to be really famous. Ah, shit. Don't dent my baby up. Yeah, it would be a bitch to be really famous. I told you guys a story about me being in Las Vegas. Hey, Sparky! Well, does somebody know you? Anybody know? I have no clue, Dad. Oh, I miss that guy. Yesterday would have been the day that I talked to him for 2-3 hours, asking stupid questions. But he knew the answers. Now you can do this fold with the inside, but you can't do it with the outside. Don't even try. And the fold with the inside is really not that good to do because you do stand a chance of getting overspray in the folds. But we're going to tape it. Tape it up really good. I sure hope this was the right call to put this in blue, because it'd be hard to cover in red. We got any art critics out there? What should it be, blue or red? Got the red one on top. Because I can easily make it red. but it didn't have much blue on it. It's only got 2 little lines on it so far. So, but I think I'm going to do the nose spear in blue too, red and blue. So I guess it'll be blue. That would be best. Okay, let's use this paper here. It's already taped. And this one's already taped. She's going to be blue anyway. I got blue in the airbrush already, so we'll make it so. This went rather quickly. Now, there's a line there on the orange. And you say, well, I'm going to paint it blue anyway. That's well and good, except for when you, this is 400, when you clear it and start polishing, that red line will come back, or that orange line will come back. So we'll just take a little 400. We'll knock that line down. Yeah, you'll be polishing and go, oh shit, look at that. That orange line came back. You'll have an orange line cutting right through the blue. Good enough, no big deal. So we'll take a little bit of this ATX. Yeah, still on there. Wipe that off. I hope there's enough blue in there to do this job. I don't want to mix any more. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's pretty low. Might have to make some more. Okay, let's give her a whirl, Earl. Hope that we don't run out. Nope, just ran out. Isn't that a bitch? I got just like a little bit more to go. Okay, gotta fill it back up. Oh, shit. Well, it sounds thin enough. I don't know. I can't remember whether I thinned it some more or not. This is another color that lasts a lifetime. Insignia blue. It's just so dark that let me try to spray it and see if it was thin enough. If not, we'll add some thinner to it. Oh yeah, thin enough. I thought it was, but wasn't sure. No. Oh, damn. I just screwed up. It just spit on top of the airplane. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, maybe. Let me see if I can wipe it off. Might have to shoot some white. Damn. I can't win. Ah, you motherfucker. Fucking bullshit. I don't have these problems when I'm not streaming. Nope. Of course, it's two color. Let's try 91. Nope. Boy, that stuff is on there. So now I got a big problem to straighten out. We got to sand and doctor that up. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I better stop before I have the whole thing screwed up. I know I'm going to be able to fix it. It's just aggravating that it did that. I know better. I know better and did it anyway. Damn it. You want to see what I'm talking about? Man, it just, that aggravates me. At least it didn't get it. At least it's in one little spot. It'll be relatively simple to fix, but it is two color. and some sanding. Good thing. I'll show you after I get this painted. Aggravating. Okay, this fell down. Where'd the bottle go? I'm not having a good day, guys. That was a shit screw up. Where'd the bottle go? It was on. There it is. Okay. I'll get it fixed. It just pisses me off. One more stupid thing to deal with. Fucking bullshit. Okay, that's it on that. Now we got to go back over and try to fix the other screw ups. Yeah, it's a part of the deal. If I wasn't live streaming, I wouldn't have been doing it over here. I'd have been doing it in there. And I'd have been mixing paint on a separate bench than where the airplane was, but not your fault. It's mine for being an idiot. I'll fix it. It fit that I gotta do it. And you'll never know that it was done, except you've seen it here live. Hopefully we can get by without any other screw ups. Couldn't be on the bottom, it had to be on the top outboard side, of course. Oh no, it's the inboard side. Well, that's one saving grace. Put a sticker on it. Had to be on the outboard side, or the top side. You ever notice that? Doesn't matter whatever screw up is going to happen is going to be right there on top in front of everybody. But I guess it's just how you deal with it. Whether you can, I'll get it fixed. It just, and you won't be able. It just pisses me off. It's more work to do. We were closing in on being done. Now I got probably half a day's work to fix that. Tried to get it off. It only made it worse. Leave it. Leave it and paint it. Yeah, got a little overspray there. That's okay. That'll come off. That'll come off. Okay, let's try to get that off real quick. We don't want to use that rag. It's got blue paint on it. Yeah, that came off okay. One saving grace. And I do have a little touch-up white to do, so it's not that big a deal. The orange is what's going to get me. Oh, we didn't like to feel that. So far, so good. Well, we got through that okay. Now you'll get to see a paint repair. See if I can do it. Paint blend. And I got the spears even, so we're good. That's a good job there. Yep. Now, of course, fall down. Of course, fall off. What, you didn't break the end off? How come? Okay. See if we can sand that out. Everybody see that? And that? What a joke. Okay. At least it didn't get on the flap. So that's a saving grace. couldn't just be in one color, had to be in two. Get back to square one again anyway. How many of you guys were around when I painted my shoestring and moved the 16 3 different times? Paint it on and move it 3 different times in one day. Trying to make it perfect. Oh, God. Let's hope I don't sand through the covering here. I probably ought to just shoot it and not worry about it. I definitely could sand through the covering in a heartbeat where that's at. That's what we're gonna do. I got most of it off here. I'm just gonna shoot it. That little spot right there will have to stay there. Hopefully I can hide it. This orange won't be a big problem. There's just a couple of dots. Just sand that and airbrush it. But this here, we're gonna have to hit it with the gun. Okay, paper. We need some paper now. So we wanna roll this back to here. Aggravating. God, what an aggravation. Okay, that's gold, so that's okay. aggravation. At least the orange is mixed up. White's mixed up, orange is mixed up. So we're good to go there. Run the compressor a bit. Compressor's on. Compressor's on and it ain't run, so that's good. Hey, that looks pretty good. Matter of fact, it looks real good. We got enough white in the gun. We got enough white in the gun. Hope I can blend that orange. Yeah, I gotta get some thinner on this. Yeah, blue stripe looks pretty spiffy when you stand back and look at it. That was a good choice too. Okay, we got that cleaned up. So now it should spray really good. I could just paint a silver square on there and say, hey, metal repair. They ain't got to paint it yet. It should be okay. I mean, you can kind of see it, but I think after a couple of coats, it'll be fine. Then we got to worry about the orange. But sitting down here and looking at this with the red on top and the orange and the white, that was a good move. But I need something here. I got to get something there, and I got to get something on the rudder. Maybe some red scallops on the rudder. I don't know. The airplane is evolving right now. Hopefully we don't. I got to get this fixed first. I can't live with it screwed up. We'll fix this first. Ain't dry. Let's see, it's 4:30. Let's go 10 minutes and hit it again. So what do you guys want to talk about? Because I can't do nothing until I get this done. I think red scallops on the rudder would look real good. You know, like the 50s or 60s scallops on the rudder, the paint coming off. Do that in red with a silver leading edge. You got to get the silver de-icing boot on it yet. Need to figure something. Maybe scallops here, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe scallops there and scallops on the rudder. That way it looks like it's in motion. I need a number or something right here. I usually put USA right here, but because of the long flap fillets, it's going to be impossible. All my airplanes normally have USA right here, but this flap fillet comes back half span here. I only got that much room, so it would have to be a number 1 or, you know, something narrow to get it centered up in there and not run into that flap fillet. One more coat. That's a windy coat there. That's a windy coat there to hide that blue mark. But it'll be gone. One more coat. I probably could force dry it. Let's see. Somebody said something. Let's see what this said. I don't know. It'd have to be real small. It's not hard for me to do pinstriping. It'd be hard for you to learn pinstriping. I don't know how artistic you are, but you got to have a steady hand and some artistic ability. It is not hard for me to pinstripe. Not hard for me to lay out flames or designs or whatever. I can lay the tape down, you know, pretty symmetrical without, as you saw, without any marks. Just use your eye. But not everybody can see perpendicularity or symmetry. I think one more coat and we'll have that done, and then I'll move to the orange. I'll do that with an airbrush though, because I don't want to put any big amounts of orange on it. We only got this spot and a couple of little dots there. Shit, what a pain in the ass. Yogi, if you want to learn pinstriping, here's what you do. Go on Amazon and get you a MAC sword brush, probably double aught or number 1. Then get you some black one-shot sign painter's paint and some mineral spirits and some scrap paper. And as for paletting, watch a bunch of videos and just copy what they do. But you're going to have to practice on your refrigerator, practice on your car. Shit, like I said, I'm going to go over here to the junkyard and see if the guy will let me pinstripe some of the cars in the junkyard, because I'm out of practice. It takes practice, and the longer line you pull, the more practice it takes. Doing little swirlicues and stuff is pretty easy, you know, because you only got that big around to go in. But if you want to pull a long line down the side of a car and have it look good, it takes practice. You put a piece of fine line tape up there to follow and go right along the fine line tape. I think this is going to fix okay. No problem. No problemo. If it had been any more than that, it'd have been a disaster. Well, it is a disaster, but okay, that's it. Let me make a head call, and when I come back, we'll untape that and work on the orange. You talking to somebody out here? Well, did the disaster fix itself while I was gone? Probably not. Let me force it a little bit, and then I'll hit it again before I untape it. I like to have that spot completely dry. They're blocked out. Can barely see it under there. Okay, that's it. We're gonna live with that. Now we've got to work on the orange. We got a little orange left in the gun. It shouldn't take much. The bad thing about that foot switch is I keep stepping on it and turning the gun on. What I just showed there is the difference between an amateur and a professional. How to get out of the screw-ups without a big rigmarole. We got a spot here, no big deal. A couple of spots there, we'll get them off. I'll probably sand out, whatever. Yeah, you can't even tell now. It'll be fine. I probably can take some 600 maybe. I don't have any though. And just sand those little dots. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wait for this to dry, back mask that, back mask this, put a back mask on one of these ribs and just paint this right here and we'll be done. I got the stuff in the gun already, so. Of course, this gives me a chance to fix that spot too. That's how thin the paint's on there. It ain't on there very thick, that's for sure. Couple swipes with the sandpaper, we're down to the white. I can't really sand until this paint dries because I can't put any tape on it. Hey, Marcel. You have to let it dry till it's dry enough to tape over. I don't know. All depends. kind of like asking how long's a piece of string. I don't know. It could take 10 minutes. It could take an hour. I have to kind of be careful here because I don't want to change the color of this, you know, with a second coat. So it's going to just get dusted on. And when you paint something like this, I'm going to have to paint all the way up to here and all the way, you know, over to here and a spot about yay big so that it all blends. You want to end on the rib with a back mask. It'll be fine. Might have to do a panel line and make that a separate panel, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're going to paint it back to this rib right here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's tape that off first. I meant to fix that anyway, so it's really not that big a deal. We'll tape it back to this line right here. Now we'll put a back mask on there. Oh, I got that screwy. It's dry enough to tape on now. I think we'll know in a minute. We'll know in a minute. Did we save it? Yep, it's dry now. But we'll do it this way. Instead of getting too much tape on it, we'll do it this. No double mask on this. They're very dangerous, but well, we'll give it a couple minutes. I'll double mask it. I feel more comfortable with that. Let's see what it says here. 4 inches. Bell crank is a 4-inch bell crank. Well, I really don't make handles anymore. I got one handle that I made that I ran into. It's in my box. I made it in the 90s. Okay. How long do you let it dry? About that long. Dope is made for custom paint. I mean, lacquers are made to custom paint. That's all there is to it, because you can move rather rapidly. If you had enamels, you'd be waiting for days. There we go. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Orange is pretty transparent, so hopefully we got them. Yeah, hopefully there's enough paint in here. Shit. I can still see them little dots. So, we'll let that tack. We're going to dust it with some white to try to hide them dots. And then I'm going to come back with the orange and hit them babies down. That turned out okay. I mean, they kind of look like dirt in it, but it's not what I want. I want perfect. I don't want oh so bad, oh so round. So white. Now you ask, why am I going to use white as a blocker? Because if I keep painting orange, that'll get so dark there that it won't match the rest of the airplane. So we got plenty of white in here. So I'll just blow on some white over the top of these dots, you know, kind of like airbrush over the top of those dots, and then hit it with the orange and it'll come out okay. So I hope you're learning from my mistake. Don't be an idiot. Don't hammer the cans around your airplane. Not one of my brighter moves. What the hell was I thinking? We probably can hit it white now. It's probably good enough. I'm going to hit this too. That's what's known as a blocker coat. Because we're trying to cover black, basically. That blue is black with a transparent color. So white's a transparent color. We want to, it started out white. We want to put the orange on there and keep the orange in the same family, because if I load it on there, it'll turn dark orange. I just want to dust it on, and when I clear it, it'll be gone. You won't be able to see it. Just a headache. So one more lesson for the day, how to fix the screw-ups. Everybody gets them. Let's see. I made a dozen eater handles. He gave me the measurements to make one. Okay, great. So dope and whacker would be the best to use. Lacquer, you mean? Laqure. Shadow and lac er would be the best paints. I don't know what shadow paint is. If you can't get any one-shot sign painter's paint for striping, you can use Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum in a can, enamels. Here's another secret that now I'm painting orange. You see my paint guns are marked reds, whites, yellows, greens, and clear. I got one gun for clear. Use your best spraying gun for clear, and don't deviate from it, because you certainly don't want to spit out a red dot into your clear, or let me open this fan up a little bit, a little more pressure. Completely fixed. Set these back. I need to make some type of gun holder here. Got too many damn guns. Got 10 guns. Okay, let's see if it fixed it. It looks right. It'll be fine. Okay, we're back to square one now. Do something else. Can't believe they didn't empty our trash today, because I got to empty this can. There's no room in the dumpster. You guys want a close-up of that repair, or do you believe me? I got one little spot I'm going to hit with a brush. We're not going to... I didn't get the tape quite right. Got a little dot right there. But... got a good blend. When I hit that with clear, it'll all be the same, be shiny. You can see it's a little dull right there between the two because of the overspray. Oop. That scared me to death there. Now you can get a look at this this blue stripe on the bottom. What it maybe you can see it. Let's see here. They stop about the same spot. They start about the same spot. But we need something in between. No. I don't know what you're talking about, Yogi. I've never talked about the shadow and dope. If you're going to paint with dope, stick with dope. Don't try to mix lacquer and dope because it don't work. I think that probably, where are we at here? We're at 2 hours. I think we're at 5 o'clock. I think we'll take a break. I got to dream up something. Shit, I just noticed I got to fix that spot there too. I got to dream up something to go between the two and something on the rudder. I don't know what you mean, Yogi. What you're talking about? Shadow and dope. If you're gonna paint with dope, stick with dope. This repair came out perfect. Super nice. Just hope we're not picking up a ton of weight. Oh, we got to do the red lines around the bottom. We definitely need something on the elevator and rudder. Looking at that though. Let me expand that screen so I can see it. I don't have enough damn room in here. Okay. Yeah. Looking decent. Here's a close up of the repair on the that I just did on this tip. How do I get it to show? There it is. There's where that big spot was. There we are. There's where that big spot was. That looks decent. When I get the clear on it, that haze will go way between the shiny and the Viper. So we're okay there. So my next trick is the two red stripes on the bottom checks. And we have to think, I better print up something, I guess, for the rudder and the stabilizer. The last 10% takes the longest amount of time. So I got 2 days left for 30 days. I got a bend landing gear. I doubt we'll get one coat of clear on it. We won't have it inked up, but and we'll have something on the rudder, and I'll have the landing gear bent. I'm not going to run wheel pants because that's going to give up 2 ounces. We can't do that. I might make a set and try it, but I think it's going to be better lighter. So let's see what it weighs now. See if we're still in the ballpark. Power. We're still at 31 ounces. So we're still in there good. I haven't knocked it up 31, 33 and 18, 33, 43, 52. Yeah, it's going to be 52. It's the way it goes. Not shadow, it was mistake. Oh, I don't know what are you trying to say? Shadow and lacquer. If you're talking about pinstripe, you want to use enamel. If you're talking about painting airplanes, you want to use dope. Dope is a lacquer. Nitrocellulose. It's the same stuff they found in Roswell. They used to use on World War I airplane. Same shit. It's burnt film. You want to make your own dope? Take acetone and 50 millimeter film, mix it together, and you'll have dope. Okay. I keep puking out what I can. I mean, how would you like to fly one of them World War I airplanes? Nothing more than a giant RC airplane with the only thing between you and somebody's bullet is a piece of canvas under your ass. Yes. No, thank you. Scallops or shellac? I don't know. I can't see that damn far. You guys. No, shellac. There's nothing on. Forget shellac. You don't never use shellac on nothing unless you're doing cabinets. And we ain't making cabinets. Now you can paint these airplanes with AutoZone Duplicolor. Couple of problems. Duplicolor is lacquer. You got to make sure you get the lacquer Duplicolor because they have an enamel too. But you look right on it, it'll say toluene and words like toluene and xylene on it. If it doesn't say that, it's enamels. You can use that lacquer, but it crazes. And the reason it crazes, it has no plasticizer in it. And a plasticizer allows it not to crack. Now, if you got the quart cans of Duplicolor lacquer, you could add 1 ounce of castor oil or 1 drop of castor oil per ounce of lacquer, and that would plasticize it. Dope and lacquer are the same family. There's more glue in the dope than lacquer, and there's plasticizer in it. However, back in the day, we used to add 1 drop of castor oil per ounce of dope. You can do the same thing with Duplicolor by adding, or get yourself a regular plasticizer from the paint store. It's 1 drop per ounce. And what that does, see, these airplanes are always flexing. Well, dope becomes really brittle. It dries hard. That's why it's always shrinking. Or lacquer, it's always shrinking. So when it shrinks up and it starts to go like that, it just crazes. It cracks. And you can ask some of the guys who've used Duplicolor in the past. Looks real nice for the first year, but after, if you're not a guy, if you're a guy who builds an airplane and it's not going to last a year, shit, just put Duplicolor on it. But if you're a guy that's going to build an airplane that's going to last 10 years, you better have some dope with some plasticizer in it. Otherwise, it's going to crack. So and if you're going to pinstripe, you got to use enamels because that's what gives you the rudder. Because when you're pulling a line, when you're striping with a brush, you're pulling the line and you need enough viscosity in the paint to act as the rudder. That's why the bristles are so long. So you're just pulling that rudder straight. And ever how straight you can pull your arm is how straight the line's going to be. I was going to try to do dope, pulling a line, but gave it up after doing ink because I did ink. I inked striped that one. I used India ink and a pinstriping brush to do that. It was very, very difficult because there's no rudder. You put the brush down and it just goes everywhere. So I gave that up. where do you get colored oil? You don't. Don't worry about it. Where do you get, oh, castor oil? You can go to the grocery store or the pharmacy and give me some food grade castor oil. You get it at the market. You can get it at the pharmacy. The same shit your mom used to make you eat to make you crap. It's a little expensive. You can get gallons of it from Sig, or Sig's no more, but you can get gallons from the hobby shop. They'll know where to get it. But you don't need gallons because you're not burning it up. You just need a little pint. You can get that at the grocery store where the cooking oil is. So I need to think about this silver stripe in front here. This de-icing boot. How would that look? One more detail. Or we could even paint it yellow. That looks pretty good. I think silver would be better. I think silver would be better. We might do that tonight during the live stream. I'll put this on here. And I'm going to go to right there and right there. I'll tell you the funny thing. Anybody know what TSP is? Trisodium phosphate. I went to the super. I used to have it next to Arm & Hammer baking soda. I went to the supermarket and asked for TSP. So I'm looking around. Hey, kid, you got any TSP? Well, what is it? Well, it's trisodium phosphate. Oh, no, that's in the hardware store. That's protected stuff. You know what trisodium phosphate is? Soap. Shit. Soap. The world has become moronic. You have to go to the hardware store. It's protected. Soap? Give me a break. So here's what I did here. I'll show you. Tell me what you think. I just put the first piece of tape on there. Going to make this silver right here. Just a band of silver about 3/4 of an inch wide. 3/8 on top of the center, 3/8 below. And that's a de-icing boot. It just adds a little detail, a little silver on the airplane. So we'll have silver, white, black, orange, yellow, red, and blue. That's 7. 7 colors. We need some more. We got to add some purple. Yep. 7 colors. And on the nose here, it's going to have my scallops that I do. Red scallop here, then a blue, then a blue scallop, and then a red top here. So that'll tie the red and the blue together on the nose. Or I could put one of them phoenixes or whatever up here. I wish I could get Kafka to stripe me a phoenix, but I'd have to figure out how to seal it. Now, can't make it look like chrome. Nothing looks like chrome but chrome. It'll be silver. Gunmetal gray or whatever. Well, where are we at as far as time? We'll go another 10 minutes. and then I'm going to end the stream. We've got 20 watchers. Hey, everybody that's watching, it's pretty important to the metrics that you leave a comment, that you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications. All the super chats help, and all the super thanks help. I'm trying to get the engagement up. So if you got some comment after the program's over, please leave it in the comment section. I'll make sure to give it a thumbs up. And everybody else go back and give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to get this content, more engagement, more. That way it'll get out to more people, and we get more people interested in this hobby. I'm telling you, when us old farts die, this is gone unless we do something, because this sure looks like it's the last generation of model airplane builders. I thought it was bad 20 years ago. It's really bad now. Really bad. Oh, man. Tired. I'll be on the Hangout tonight. If you want to ask me a question on the Hangout, you can. Charles does a good job. I got to somehow take care of him. We got to come up with some money for the server. Make sure that you go over to Stunhanger and give us some support on it's the summer drive section, but I'm going to change that to, it's the fall section now. How long is the bell crank? I said 4-inch. I'll show you one right here. These are carbon fiber. We make these. Of course, I got to take the flash off of these. They're hollow. They weigh 7 grams. It's a 4-inch bell crank. Four inches. Here, I'll get a ruler and show you. That way there's no ambiguity. I don't know if this is a language barrier or what there. It'll give you the metric version. Or the metric version. 10 centimeters. Let's see what he says here. The only kit manufacturer I know of is Brodak. Everybody else is done. There are no engine manufacturers. Nobody offers a control line motor. OS is out of business. They got OSJAP that you can go and find parts, but there's no motors. Nobody makes control line engines. All control line engines are. Hi, Sparky. In your fuel for SuperTech 60, you use a mix of, yes, 50 caster, 50 clots. %50 caster, 50% clot super Technoplate. %10 nitro. So it's 10, 10, 10, and 70% methanol. So if you want engines, you got to find them on eBay or through one of your club members or on the forum. Randy Smith sells control line engines. They're Henry Nelson. Henry's not making any more engines. I mean, the reason this happened is everybody complained of the cost. No manufacturer is going to make control line engines to sell 5 engines, in one hobby shop, as opposed to RC engines sold 5,000, 5,000 RC engines to five control line motors. So it just doesn't, it's not economically valuable for a manufacturer to manufacture control line engines. So they're out. You can blame yourself for being so damn cheap. You get one, should have bought 5, If you see a Super Tiger 60, if you're flying big airplanes, you see a Super Tiger 60 for sale, $50 to $100. If it's a new one, good shape, $100. If it's a used one that's kind of gummed up or whatever, $50. You can go to Boca Bearing, get the bearings. You can have somebody make a ring for it. You got a new motor. One Super Tiger 60 will last most guys a lifetime. You can't wear them out. There's just no way. I've got the Brian Gardner ABC 60s, and as soon as he comes back online, I'm going to buy some more of his liners. I'll probably buy three or 4 at a time. Buy some more of those liners and go from there. If you got a Super Tiger 46, break it in really well, they'll last a lifetime. But there's not many of us left. There's just not many control line guys left. So unless we get some interest and I can push this channel for these young guys to build pieces of art, that's what this is. It's a piece of artwork that you play with. We're going to die. I mean, the sport will go away. And that's why I say if they do away with builder of the model rule, it kills the hobby. It absolutely will kill the hobby. I don't care what they say about, well, FAI doesn't have any BOM. Well, good for them. They got one guy making all the airplanes. It'll become NASCAR. The guy with the most money wins. It's a challenge to do your best thought, your best design, and your best work and paint job. Go out and see it fly. Challenge yourself. Do something different. Don't just make a Ringmaster or a Buster or a Messerschmitt or whatever Midwest kit they had, P-51, Yak 9, or a Dumas Thunderbird or a Vico Chief, or design something. It's not that hard. Should I show you how to do it with your shoe? This wing is these ribs. You're welcome. These ribs are, not airfoil. This airfoil is shoe airfoil. Shit. I've shown that several times on the stream, how to make an airfoil with your shoe, and guaranteed it's within a pencil line of computer age airfoils, and you won't be able to tell a whip stitch of difference between the one I draw with my shoe and a computer generated airfoil. The reason being is we don't fly that fast. It just doesn't matter. And you'll hear the aircraft engineer crowd going, oh, yes, it does. Yeah, your butt. Anybody know the difference between a Giske Nobler and a green box Nobler? I'll tell you, one pencil width. Bob Giske took a pencil and went around the green box ribs and built his Nobler. And that's the only difference between the two. Then all the numbers are the same. And the reason why he did so well with it, they were light and straight. Rigid. Light, straight, and rigid. I'm hoping this is going to be rigid. As soon as the covering kind of bands up, it's, we hope that it's going to be rigid. I got a little flex in it. It should be okay though. All I can do is try it. Wings may fold, If it does, it does. Whatever. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in for Charles's program tonight around 9:30 Central. I think it's 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. I think that's right. Yeah, 9:30 Eastern. So you got about 3 hours, somewhere in there. So till then, fair winds, tight lines. We'll see you. Thanks for watching. Keep sanding, by golly.